back? I think we're back. Are we back in it? I think it is a bit like... I know what's going on for the moment, man. So Mazzles has just passed Murphy for 7th place. As you see, Gauthier passing Jago on this main straight. Royal Viking straws it are battling it out once again here. Are we back online? Are we back online now? We are, I think. Yeah, we're back on the way. We're back in the stream. Sorry for that, guys. I don't know what has happened. The connection to the host has been lost, and yeah, it wasn't ideal. Leon is closing in a cold paradox right now. The difference is 0.5 of a second. It's just half a second right now. Royal Viking straw is just 0.6 separating them. Yeah, Jack Bowie, he needs to make a very big comeback here, but he knows more than whoever, consistency is key throughout the race, throughout the championship. Linus, is he going to give it a go and Cold Paradox here for the lead? Oh, he might do, and nah, he isn't. He decided to back out of it. So that's the King overtaking Murphy there. The Rollet is going into the pit lane. What has happened to him? Has he lost his front wing? No, he hasn't. He's just deciding to pit. He's going to the hard compound. Alright. Leon only half a tenth of Cold Paradox for now in lap 6 of the 27. And Jack Bowie overtook Jay Hartnell right there. Jay Hartnell, that's someone spun it. Murphy has spun it. Murphy has spun it in Dunlop. And yeah, that's him falling down a few places, man. That costed him like 4 places, I believe. So that's the King, Bowie, Jay Hartnell, all very close to each other. Royal Viking is also like 0.5 up. Straws, only 0.5 up. Has he spun it again, Murphy? I think he has. He has spun it again. I think his tires are overheating. His tires are literally overheating. That's why he spun it twice. And I think that's pretty much his race over unless a safety car comes out. Leon is 0.6 off. And is that Murphy again going for a spin? Yeah, he was going for a spin once again. And Leon has decided to give it a go with Cold Paradox now. Oh, he's very close, but he can't get past him. And Strauss and Royal Viking, they are just swapping places constantly. And Royal Viking has a side taken. There's a bit of contact. And they both spun. Oh, that was contact. Yeah. This will be one for the stewards, I think. So that's... Oh, and Royal Viking, he's retired it. He's crashed out, yeah. Royal Viking has crashed out of the race. He was doing so well. He was in 5th position, and then, yeah. This is just madness. Murphy's going to the pits. He got a 5-second time penalty, you know, for speeding the pit lane. Maybe Yellow Frank is sector 1, that's Royal Viking probably just staying there. Cold Paradox. And Leon, what has happened to Leon? There was so much going on that I have forgotten what has happened to Leon. He was only like half-10 of Cold Paradox. Did they make contact? That is 7 seconds off him right now. They might have, you know. Cold Paradox is 4 seconds away from the rest now. As Gauthier and Jacko are battling it out. Gauthier obviously on the faster tire now, with soft. Sadistic King is going in front of Mazzles with DRS, and he's up to 5th place now. Very decent race so far from Sadistic King, not making any mistakes and just taking it easy around the track. We have a incident on track. It is Doomsray going for a spin on Spoon. And that's a Haas. Staying there. Oh, it's Gauthier that spun it. Hasn't he? Yeah, he spun it. That was a yellow flag in the beginning of the S section, and that is Gauthier who has spun it. World battles are out on track. Mazzles and Bowie are within the seconds of each other. Bowie trying to hunt down Mazzles. And Sadistic King too as well. That's going to be a very tough job, and you know, and Jay Hartnell is trying to keep up with these guys. Mazzles is only 4/10 off of Sadistic King now. Will he decide to give it a go on the main straight right now? Let's see the rolling overtaking Gauthier de Fallois. I will not decide to do it. He's not close enough to Sadistic King to do that. Leon is closing in on Cold Paradox. Leon has very rapid pace around here actually, but I think he has made contact with Cold Paradox, which will be reviewed after the race, but the stewards I think. We have Mazzles and Sadistic King within 6/10 of each other, and who has spun it out was that the Roland, yeah. The Roland has spun it in a very popular place along this track in the S sections. And who is that? Is that Krago? Krago is also going for a spin, also in the S section of the track. Yeah. I said to you guys it was going to be a very tough race in Japan, especially the S section was very tricky to get it right. Mazzles is still very close to Sadistic King, and Bowie is he will not have ERS. He will not have DRS, I think. Will he? Will he have DRS, Bowie? No, he won't. Mazzles will. Leon is into the pits. Now that will be interesting. Leon, what strategy is he deciding to go for? For soft medium. He's going for soft mediums. So he's coming out now in the pits. Where will he come out the track? He will come out in 10th place, I think. Is it 10th place? Yeah, 10th place for Leon for the moment. Meanwhile, Cold Paradox still in the lead, 5 seconds in front. And who has decided to go for spin? Is it Doomsray again? Yeah, Doomsray has spun it in Spoon once again, and he's waiting for the next. He's waiting for Murphy to pass. That's very smart of the guy. Hopefully he doesn't have any damage with that crash, because that could affect this race. That really could affect this race in a very bad way. Mazzles and Sadistic King are both like, yeah, they're just staying very close to each other, man. This is going to be a battle right onto the wire, I think. Will they get to Liverpool Fan and McKinney maybe even? They're only 2.5 seconds off though. Difference are not that big at the moment. There's not like loads of battles going on the track, but McKinney's going to the pit lane, alright. What strategy will he go for? What strategy will McKinney go for here in the Haas? That will be interesting one to see how probably his mediums are. Yeah, he's going for mediums as well. That's McKinney on mediums as well now. Will he come out in front of Leon with that pit stop. Will he? Oh, it's going to be very, very close. Leon is in front of McAnee. Leon is in front of McAnee for now. Leon has made the undercut on McAnee, and that's him up to 9th place now. With still a few people yet to pit. Cold Paradox, Liverpool Fan, Sadistic King, Mazzles, Bowie, Hartnell, Strauss and Jack, top 8 basically, are yet to pit. When will Cold Paradox, Liverpool Fan, Sadistic King, Mazzles decide to come in? Because they are on 10 lap old softs. I think they're pretty worn as well. Sadistic King and Mazzles, they're like staying within 8/10 of each other for the entire race now. And Bowie's closing in. Bowie is closing in. Yeah, he's on the medium compound. Bowie is on the medium compound. And that tire is working much better now than the soft tires. Cold Paradox is coming in the pit lane after 10 laps on softs. And he will go to mediums probably. Yep, is Liverpool Fan going to mediums as well. Sadistic King is decided to stay out after 11 laps. Liverpool Fan, he's going for just mediums? Couldn't really see it. Yeah, the medium compound. Mazzles is going for mediums as well probably. Yep, he's on mediums as well. Meanwhile, Bowie only 9/10 of a Sadistic King. Liverpool Fan is now behind McAnee and Leon. And who has spun it? Who was that? Is it Crago or Dragon Speed? Not sure who that is. Oh, Murphy has crashed out. That's what it is. Murphy has crashed out on the hairpin. And that's him out of the race as well. That's still 15 people in it now. And that's a safety car as well. So that crash has cost... yeah, it will be the first safety car of the race. This is the first real safety car. And that will be very, very good for Sadistic King actually. Because he could pit under safety car conditions on the soft tires. Whoa, okay. Now, will Bowie, Jay Hartnell and all the rest of mediums and hards, will they decide to pit at the end of this lap? Will they decide to pit? We're going to see a load of strategies now. Sadistic King, what will he do here? He's most likely going to pit, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Bowie is pitting. Jay Hartnell is pitting. Strauss is pitting. Everyone is pitting. Yeah, Cold Paradox isn't because he's on fresh mediums. So I think he won't pit. Jack Bowie will go to hards. Will Jack Bowie go to hards? Oh, not sure if that's the right call, man. I'm not sure if that's the right call to go to hards. Jay Hartnell went to hards as well. I think the medium runners will be... the soft medium runners will be slightly an advantage now. Hard tires are really... yeah, it will be interesting to see. Cold Paradox meanwhile behind the safety car. Actually that safety car looks so wicked, man. That safety car looks so wicked, the new Aston Martin safety car. I'm glad they brought out that little feature. It really adds something to the game in my opinion. So we're like halfway the race now. It's still Cold Paradox leading, but we have Sadistic King in second place, and he's gained a load of positions because he was in the Q3, I think. Let's see the positions they gain actually. Position changes. So Cold Paradox led from start to finish for the moment, but it is Sadistic King who gained 9 places for now, and most likely getting driver today if you can maintain this. Leon is down 1 place with Jack Bowie up 8 places, the championship leader still. Jay Hartnell is up 6 places, Jack goes up 7 places, Craig goes up 8 places, and Gucci is up 5 places. All the rest have dropped down the grid for now. Safety car is not coming in this lap, so we'll stay out for probably 1 more lap. Waiting for other drivers to get around the track. Let's see what this Japanese Grand Prix will be like. Let's see what is doing there. Doomster is going very slow there, probably warming up his tires a bit. Everyone has pitted once or twice for now. Nobody's yet to pit, which is very logical after the safety car conditions. And nobody, I repeat, nobody has got a penalty to their name. So that is very clean driving from the whole grid there. That is really nice to see that nobody has got a time penalty to their name for now. Yeah, some guys had for speeding in the pit lane, like Doomsray, but yeah, they served that in the pits and they will not have to serve any more penalties now. Will the safety car decide to pit in at the end of this lap? Safety car is in this lap. The safety car is in this lap, so it will be Cole Paradox who will be dictating the tempo now of this entire field. He will be leading the field here, and when is he deciding? He's going now. He's going. Cole Paradox is going, and what will happen here? What will happen in the restart? Does anything happen? Yeah, I don't think so. That's very hard to keep up with it. Oh, we see something going wide there. I think it was Liverpool fan. We went very wide there, and Crago picked up the first 3-second time penalty of this Japanese Grand Prix now in lap 15. We have a yellow flag. And I think that's Crago, isn't it? That's Crago who has crashed it in the S section of the track. That's him down to 14th place because Doomsray has been lapped. Oh, this is very close already. This is very close. We see Roland gaining a place on Jacko. Jacko taking the outside maybe do a full switch back here. No. We'll not do that. Cole Paradox is 7 tenths up on Sadistic King. Then we have Leon. And then we have Bowie in 4th place. Bowie just needs to keep it all together. And he'll only lose points to Cole Paradox. He's like the main championship rival for him right now. And McInerney as well. These are the top 3 in championships. They are Bowie, McInerney and Cole Paradox in that particular order. Three-second time penalty for Jacko for track limits. That's Sadistic King. Is it deciding to give it a go on Cole Paradox here? He'll stay behind him. That's very smart for Sadistic King. Do not any dive moves there. And Mazzles has made up a place on Jay Hartnell. What's happened there? Says a yellow flag incident, but is that Strauss? Was that Strauss spinning? I think he's made a little error. It's very hard to keep up as the field is so close. So Dusty King and Leon are battling it out for second place. Meanwhile, Dragon, oh, Jacko's crashed it. He has been there. He has been there, yeah. And that's him going back to the ground down the order. Jay Hartnell's been overtaken by the Roland. We have McInerney and Bowie fighting it out. Two championship rivals for 4th and 5th place. Very important points here for Bowie and McInerney. And for Cole Paradox, obviously, he's in 3rd place in championship, but he will gain loads of points if he can keep it together, because he has really fast pace around this track. The Roland and Jay Hartnell very close to each other. Bowie and McInerney. I think McInerney would decide to give it a go, won't he? Cole Paradox fast lap 131.8 on mediums. He's too far off McInerney. Jay Hartnell is too far off Roland as well. Gauthier Furlong is going for it on Dragon on speed. He's going for it on the inside, I think. No, he's backed off. That's very smart. Very smart move by him now. Not taking any risk there. To risk it, taking a dive bomb and just spin out each other like Strauss and Royal Viking did before. That was, I think it was just oh, Jay Hartnell spun it. He has spun it on the hard compound, and that's his tires overheating much. That's ruining his races from Jay Hartnell. Oh, and the spin from McInerney, and oh, I think that was and Bowie as well. Oh my goodness, that was McInerney and Bowie spinning into each other, I think. Oh, and Gauthier Furlong has spun it and Spoon. Before Spoon even. Oh my god, there's loads of things going on track now, right now. I bloody can't keep up. Leon is giving it a go in Sadistic King, I'm pretty sure of that. He has DRS as well. Is Sadistic King going to use all his ERS? He is. But will that be enough? Doomsday gets a 3-second time penalty. That, let's see. Sadistic King, he backs off. He backs off him, yeah. There's a very clean battle there from both guys, and that's the Roland spinning out, I think. Yeah, that looked like that. It just looked like that. Okay. So that's thinking only 6 stands back Leon, but Leon has very fast pace, I think. Will he decide to go for Cole Paradox as well in the end? Does he have the pace for that, Leon? To go for an attack of Cole Paradox. Jay Hartnell is right behind Gauthier Furlong for now. He's only 4/10 off. Yeah, they're very close to each other. Will Jay Hartnell decide to give it a go? But Liverpool fan and McInerney are also very close to each other. McInerney had a bit of wheel spin, I think, in the hairpin. I think it was just that, and Bowie also crashing out in the same corner. Bowie's now down to 9th place, which will cost him a lot of points in championship battle to Cole Paradox and McInerney as well. McInerney is decided to give it a go on Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan is under big pressure for McInerney now. And the Roland is right behind him as well. Mazel is behind. Oh, Liverpool fan. He's getting an entire train on this. Oh. That's the Roland going down to the outside of the McInerney. He's deciding to go to the inside now. Oh. Jay Hartnell overtakes Gauthier Furlong, but this is a very nice battle here between the Roland, McInerney medals and Liverpool fan. Oh, it's so close. The field is so close to each other. I've never seen anything like it. Del Roland. Del Roland is going for it. Oh, McInerney, is he going to go? No, he hasn't. Leon is only 1 second over Paradox now, so he's mean of 3/10 on Cold Paradox, and Sadistic King is following as well. Will there be a twist to this race at the end of the race? That's McInerney trying to attack Liverpool is waiting for his DRS. There's a bit of a DRS rain. Let's see. Liverpool fan is 5/10 of McInerney. McInerney is... Oh, his ERS is pretty empty right now. He's going to the inside of Liverpool fan. Was it a bit of a spin? Yeah, it was. McInerney made a bit of a spin there on the inside of Liverpool fan. And there's also Mazel spinning around this... Oh, Mazel also spinning around turn 1 there. McInerney now battling it out with Dragon Speed. He's taking it down to the inside. He's taking it down to the inside. Dragon Speed goes to the outside of the track. He was the inside here. This is very, very close racing between these guys. And sometimes you can end up in a racing incident nevertheless. And it's a Doomsday going for another spin, it is. They're all a Liverpool fan. They're pulling away from Dragon Speed and McInerney right now after McInerney's little spin in turn 1. Bowie is only 4/10 behind the championship rival right now. Will he decide to give it a go? And Doomsday has spun it again in the S section. He's already 1 lap behind. Is he deciding to keep on going and to give it a retire in the pit? You can see how close this to each other. It is Bowie who's going to give it a go on McInerney, I think. Bowie will give it a go on McInerney. I'm pretty sure of it. He's decided to pull out a bit. Yeah. He's backed out of that run. Very smart from Jack Bowie. He knows that consistency is key in the championship. So yeah. Oh, he was going wide. McInerney's very wide there, and Jack Bowie pulls to the inside and says thank you for that, mate. Bowie's up to 7th place now, but the rolling got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. So Liverpool fan, he will end up in front of him actually at the end of this race, if it stays like it. As is Dragon on speed, I think. And Jack Bowie is now pulling away from McInerney. He's 6/10 up. Cold Paradox is maintaining his lead to 1.2 seconds on Leon now. So that's the King. He is like falling back a bit. He's 3 seconds behind Cold Paradox now. Liverpool fan is pretty close to the Roland, but he knows he just needs to stick with him if he wants to end up in front of him, because the Roland has got a 3-second time penalty, as you can see on the screen as well. They're both 1 second behind. We see McInerney at straws now battling it out. And Wu spun out. We made a little spin. It's pretty sure it was just a glitch. McInerney and straws very close to each other right now, within a few tenths. Bowie like 1 second in front of them. Then we have Dragon on speed only 6/10 in front of Bowie. And then we have the two guys, they're rolling in 4th and 5th place. Jay Hartnell and Gauthier Lefleur are actually sticking pretty close to each other as well. For 11th and 12th place, there's battles going on. There's battles going on all the track, man. Gregor gets another 3-second time penalty for track limits for multiple warnings. His total has been up to 6 now. As we see a spin of Jacko, I think. Yeah, Checo has spun it. He has spun it in the turn-up section of the track. Cole Bowes Lean still outside the second of each other. If Lean can get within 1 second of Cold Paradox, it's game on. It will be game on then. And so Dusty King is very much on course of getting a podium in as a reserve here. That might be very, very good from Dusty King there. Jack Bowie has passed Dragon of Speed on the main straight to go into 6th place now. And he's doing a pretty good job right now, isn't he? Jack Bowie recovering from his spin in the hairpin. Not sure if he made contact with Mike in that with his championship rival. Coach Fallon has overtaken Jay Hartnell and he spun it. He spun it in turn 1. I think there was a bit of contact between him and Jay Hartnell there, because they were very close to each other. Jack Bowie and Dragon on Speed are within 5 tenths of each other, but Jack Bowie just overtook him previous lap. So let's see if we can pull out the gap on him. There's still 50 riders in this GP, which is pretty nice to see. Jacko has been to the pit lane. What tire is he on? He's probably going for softs, isn't he? Yeah, he's for softs. What also is interesting, who will get this extra point? Who has the fastest lap of the race? Let's see that. If you can see it actually. It's Cold Paradox who has a fast lap of the race of 131.8 for now. There's a few guys going on the softs now, but will they get the fastest lap of the race? Will they take it away from Cold Paradox? There's still loads of things going on. Yeah, there's Jack Bowie and Dragon on Speed within 3 tenths of each other. Liverpool fan is doing a very clever job to just... Oh, Jay Hartnell is going in front of McInerney, who is in the pit lane for a new front wing. Oh, McInerney, one of the championship rivals of Jack Bowie and Cold Paradox. He's in the pit lane for a new front wing. And the thing is, he decided to go for soft and go for fastest lap to take the point away from Cold Paradox in the championship battle. What is happening on the track? There's no like real battles going on at the moment. There's Bowie, we're just pulling out a gap on Dragon Speed with from 7 or 8 tenths now. There's only 3 laps remaining here, and Liverpool fan gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, Liverpool fan. Oh, Liverpool fan. That's not really clever, is it, man? Just getting the 3-second time penalty, and Doomsday goes fastest lap with 131.5. He's in 15th place. He goes fastest lap for the moment. Very nice job by him there. If Liverpool fan didn't take any risks, he would have ended with 4th place, but now because... Oh, that's Roland spinning out. That's Roland spinning it out. Has he front wing damage? I don't think he has. I think he's just made a spin. Oh, and that is... Doomspray making another spin behind him. Oh my god, there's loads of things going on. Once again. Lean and Cold Paradox are still 1 second separate them. They have pretty similar pace, as we've seen in qualifying as well. Liverpool fan, because of that 3-second time penalty, you will lose like 2 places right now. You drop from 4th down to 6th for the moment. So still things going on. Jack Bowie and Dragon Speed are pretty similar in terms of pace. Have I seen? They're only like 7 tenths of each other for now. Jack Bowie going with the finish lane. Oh, the finish straight now. There's still 2 laps remaining, and Leon is within 1 second of Cold Paradox, and I think it's game on here. I think this will be game on at the end, the closing stages of the race here. 7 to 8 tenths separate them, and who has the most ERS? Oh, they have the same ERS. Their ERS is literally the same. Oh, this isn't over yet. This isn't over yet between Cold Paradox and Leon. This will be a very nice battle here. Oh, and Dragon Speed and Jack Bowie are also very close to each other for now. They're very close to each other actually. Jack Bowie and Dragon Speed battling now for 5th and 6th place now. But Leon's... will Leon decide to go for it? Is he using ERS? No, he isn't. Cold Paradox isn't either. But Leon will have DRS at the main straight. As we enter the last lap of this Japanese Grand Prix, and Leon is within 4 tenths of Cold Paradox now. Will that happen? A twist? Will we have a twist to this race? Will Leon steal the way from Cold Paradox, who led the entire Grand Prix? This isn't over yet. There's 3 tenths separating them in the last lap. You just love to see it. And Liverpool fan has just lost the position to Jack Bowie. Jack Bowie's up to 4th place, and Liverpool fan dropping out to 5th place for now. And who was that? Was a sadistic? No, it was a sadistic game. Who was it? It was Leon. Leon pushed too hard, trying to catch Cold Paradox, and he spun it out in the S section. And that's... oh, Jack Bowie! Jack Bowie spun it out as well, and I think that we won for the stewards. Leon has crashed it out. Leon is out of this Grand Prix. And oh, Jack Bowie, I think he was a bit surprised by the fact that Leon returned to the track. I think that's the reason why he crashed out. Oh, that's cost him so many championship points right now. What will be the top 3 now? Will Cold Paradox, Sadistic King and Dragon on Speed as it stands now. And there's AlphaTauri in the wall. That's the AlphaTauri of Chaco, who has crashed out as well. But with Cold Paradox coming to the finish lane to win the Japanese Grand Prix, and he's doing very good business here for the championship. So this gang goes to the finish line in 2nd place. A very, very clean drive from him. I think that's earns driver of the day from him. Liverpool fan was coming on 3rd, but Strauss is in 3rd place. Was Dragon on Speed a lap down? I wasn't saying that on my screen. Strauss has come home in 3rd place, but Liverpool fan in 4th, they're all in the 5th. Mazzles coming on 6th. Jack Bowie, that he literally got caught by surprise, believe him there. That was a very hard weekend for Jack Bowie in 7th place. Jay Hartnell A, Good Shader Floor 9, Dragon Speed in 10th for now, McKinney in 10th. We have Kurago in 12th, and Dragon Speed is 11th. Didn't say it on my screen he was a lap down. I'm pretty surprised by it actually. Jack Bowie, yeah, should have been easy top 3 and deep mate, but I think he just got a bit surprised there by Leon, who returned to the track a bit unsafely in my opinion. He was pushing very hard to still win the race. And Gauthier Fallon actually got driver of the day here. After the race there will be a interview with the top 3 of today's race, which I will invite in a few seconds time, a few minutes time. It's a Cold Paradox, Sadistic King and Strauss. So I'll be back in a few seconds. I'll be back in a few seconds, just inviting these guys to the party. Cold Paradox. Let's invite him to the party. Cole Paradox, who won the Grand Prix. Let's add him to the party. Yeah, let's add Sadistic King. I know him personally. Sadistic King. Here we go. And let's add... Who was it in third place? It was Tross, who won last race. Let's all add them to the party to get an interview in with this top 3. Let's see. What's up? Congratulations with the podium, man.
Thank you.
Hello. What's
Hello,
happening?
mate. What's up?
I'm fine, man. Thanks.
Are you fine? Yeah, I bet you are with the podium spot. Last second of the race.
I think it will go to Dragon on speed, man. He glitched to P12. With
Yeah,
one
I was.
lights.
It was my screen as well. I was like, he was P3, and all of a sudden he was a lap down.
So I think he will be P3 after all. But big shout out to Cole Paradox who won the race, and big shout out to Dead Roland who spun out the last lap.
Oh yeah, and Leon as well. He spun out in the last lap. He was pushing very hard to get Cole Paradox. So is Cole Paradox in as well? Yeah. You should be, man. Is Cole Paradox in now?
Good evening guys! What a race!
Good evening. Tell me, mate, how do you feel after that race win?
Well, it was unbelievable. Japan is in fact my worst track, so I didn't expect anything. I went into the qualifying with the setting of let me get some points today.
Oh, that's your worst track.
Yeah, I really dislike Japan, especially the first sector. I had a whole race long, I had a battle with Leon, as he kept gaining and gaining, but every time he went for the possible move, he spun. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, there was loads of battles going on the track today. Yeah, it was a deserved win for you, man. It was a really deserved win. Because I think you led from start to race.
Yeah, your pace was unreal, to be honest. I gave up chasing you after a while.
The pace was literally unreal. I saw it on stream as well.
Love to hear that.
I didn't seem to have any pace in the mediums. I was like, I'm never catching Cole here, I'm just going to leave him alone.
I had more pace on the mediums than on the softs. I was flying on them.
I struggled on the mediums. I span in turn 1. Well,
so this like, was it your first
moment in turn 1.
Was it your first podium at CRL?
For a whoop?
For Sadistic.
No.
How many podiums did you already get?
For this tenure in CRL, it's my first podium, yeah. But,
Alright.
I used to race in CRL before.
Alright, it's a bit of a comeback then.
Yeah, but I had to back out because it worked. But
well, I bet you're pretty happy with P2, man.
Does anyone know where JB Bowie finished? Because
Jack Bowie finished, I think, in 6th, I
know
think.
what happened.
He spun up.
Yeah, he spun out in the S section of the track. Leon was rejoining quite unsafely, in my opinion, and Jack Bowie got caught by surprise a bit there, and he spun out.
From what I understand, it was he got put off because Leon came on the racing line after
That
he
was
spun.
awful.
Jamie
Yeah.
Bowie is P7. He's P7.
I
Yeah, he got
really
on
needed him
P7.
to, DNF.
And in third place was Strauss, but yeah, I think that will be discussed with the stewards. I think Dragon
Yeah,
on
as
speed.
I said already, I think it will go to Dragon on speed. He deserves it, so I'll take P4.
Yeah, that should be a yeah. Still, you're pretty proud of that thing, aren't you?
Yeah, I came for far. My strategy was a really long stint on softs, I think 15 laps with the safety car. So I
Yeah.
had to preserve my tires, and I'm happy with P4.
Yeah, I think you won last race as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, last race you won. You were one of the favorites for the race. So yeah.
Yeah, I messed up early in the race with the incident with I think it was who was it? Royal Viking. So,
Oh yeah, I saw that incident. Yeah, I caught on the stream. It
yeah,
was.
I passed him and he wanted to pass me back on first corner in the SS. So that's not a place to overtake, I think.
Nah, it was a bit of contact in there.
Still P4, so nothing to worry about.
Well, I think the top 3 is very happy with the results.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Happy to race, to be honest. I'm on the reserve, so
yeah, yeah, that was really nice
I
to
was just
see,
hoping
man.
to get a race in while I could. So.
I believe there's also 2
Which is
Dutch
going to be a
guys
track
coming
to
in
actually do it, but-
P1 and P3 is 2 Dutch guys, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, at this point, yes.
Yeah, it's 2 guys, 2 Dutch guys, and Tier 1 is also like top 3 mostly 2 Dutch guys, I think Wouter and Jeroen.
Always Wouter.
Yeah.
Ah, what a race, guys! What a race! I'm gonna enjoy this one for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna cool down for a bit because I'm overcooked.
Yeah, I should be, man.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thank you for commentating tonight, Exotic Alpha, and we'll meet again.
Yeah, we'll meet again very shortly, man, probably next week.
I hope so. Bye bye.
Alright, bye bye, man. Hope to see you
Bye,
next
lads.
week.
Yeah, see you later, lad.
See you later, lad, man. Congrats.
Thanks for comms, Kenny.
Yeah,
love
thanks
that,
for
man.
racing, man.
Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit, bud.
Yeah, mate. We'll catch each other in a bit. So that was the interview, guys. I would like to thank everyone for joining the stream. And I will see you guys next time on the CRL channel for Tier 3 commentary. I'm Exotic Alpha, and this was CRL Tier 3. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.